Hi, everyone. We're excited to talk to you today about measuring adoption and value with Copilot Dashboard. My name's Abel. I'm a product manager at Microsoft, and I'll be joined later by my colleague Florine to talk a bit about how you can leverage capabilities built by Microsoft to measure Copilot adoption and impact. Whether you're a senior leader that's sponsoring an AI transformation, an IT lead that's trying to make the most out of your Copilot investment, or an analyst that would like to leverage metrics for advanced reporting. Today, we'll touch on Copilot's early impact at Microsoft, provide an overview of Copilot measurement capabilities, and discuss what's new in Copilot Dashboard and advanced reporting. At Microsoft, we've seen some great instances of Copilot's early impact across functions. Customer service handles millions of interactions annually, and now with Copilot are 12% faster. Sellers, who manage a large number of accounts, are using Copilot to become more efficient and effective at driving revenue. And IT is using Copilot as the primary digital entry point for all Microsoft employees, driving a 36% increase in self-help success and higher satisfaction. Along the way, we've had questions about Copilot, and we're sure you have too. Questions like, where should I deploy Copilot? How is adoption going? What's the impact of Copilot, and what's the business value that we're deriving from Copilot? Within Microsoft, we leverage Copilot Dashboard and advanced reporting powered by Viva Insights to answer these questions and more. Let's talk about Copilot Dashboard. The Copilot Dashboard provides privacy-protected insights at every stage of your AI transformation journey. This dashboard can be accessed in web or in Microsoft Teams and offers insights into Copilot usage and impact. Users have the ability to filter by attributes such as organization or job role. Let's have a look at Copilot Dashboard. Here in the Adoption tab, at a glance, we can see how many employees are licensed to use Copilot and how many are active. As we scroll down, we can see a trend line of the percentage of active users in our company over the past 6 months. Further down on the page, we can identify what apps employees are leveraging Copilot within. By clicking to expand, we can see what features are most popular. This November, we're enabling new metrics for richer insights into Microsoft 365 Copilot, including metrics like intelligent recap. You'll notice that we can measure the use of Copilot across various Microsoft 365 apps. If we expand PowerPoint, we'll see some more features and new metrics like using Copilot to add content or organize a presentation. At the bottom, you'll see the ability to measure usage in business chat as employees leverage prompts to improve their work, and also as employees chat with Copilot to source knowledge from around the web. You'll notice new insights like usage intensity to understand how frequently different groups are leveraging Copilot. Here, you can identify the number of Copilot actions being taken or whether employees have consistently used Copilot every week in the past month. By changing the settings, you can set a threshold such as 10 to 20 actions, click Save, and the chart updates. As we go back to the adoption page, we can dive into other metrics. On the right here, we see how many users are active on Copilot this month and the prior month. We can click Explore More to dive deeper, and here we see a trend of retention over time, so you can understand what percentage of users are using Copilot week over week or month over month. As we scroll down, we can compare teams to identify which groups are getting the most out of Copilot and which groups may benefit from some training or other resources. There's a lot of great insights in Copilot Dashboard, and we encourage you to take a look and explore them for yourself. Now, I'll pass it over to Florine to talk about the advanced Copilot reporting capabilities that allow you to export data, build custom reports, and more.
Thank you, Abel. For those of you who want to go deeper, we offer advanced Copilot reporting in Viva Insights. The Analyst Workbench allows you to get more granular and create your own custom analysis with row-level data. Advanced Insights also offers a library of analysis templates built in Power BI, so you don't have to start from scratch. On the topic of Copilot, you can find reports with insights on Copilot adoption, impact, reporting on the usage of Copilot for sales, and the new report called Copilot Business Outcome Report that we'll talk about more in a minute. The reports and capabilities in Advanced Insights allow you to filter and group your insights using a range of custom organizational attributes, like department, level, team, or region. It also allows you to customize any settings, like the definition of what's deemed an active Copilot user. You can pull adoption data for at least 13 months back and leverage dynamic date filters in the pre-built reporting. The Workbench also allows you to bring in third-party data, such as survey data from 𝗦𝗀 or business outcome metrics relevant to your organization, like call resolution time for a customer services function, for example. With Advanced Insights, you're also able to export your data to Power BI, Azure Data Lake, or simply download the row-level data in a CSV file. Today, I will walk you through a brand new Power BI template called the Copilot Business Outcome Report, now available in your Viva Insights tenant. It includes a generic Power BI report helping you understand the relationship between Copilot usage and business outcome metrics relevant to your organization. It also includes a generic connector allowing you to upload your key business metrics using either a CSV file option or a blob store option if you're looking for an automated solution. Business outcome metrics can vary broadly depending on function and industry. In our demo, we will go over an example where we've gone ahead and uploaded outcome data for a sales function. Metrics include things like deals created, deals won, and win rate. During setup, the report allows you to customize what good looks like by setting the threshold for what is deemed a favorable business outcome, win rate in this example. Now let's assume all of the data ingestion and configuration steps are completed, and we'll jump straight into a summary page of the report. The summary page provides an overview of how Copilot usage relates to your key business outcome metrics. For instance, on this page, it shows the average monthly win rate for those in the high Copilot usage group is 55%, which is higher than the average win rate for those in the medium, low, inactive Copilot usage groups. If you want to track this relationship over time, click on the trend view. For instance, you can look at whether users with higher Copilot usage end up consistently having higher win rates. The right-hand side of the page shows the top Copilot features used by employees with favorable business outcomes, offering an opportunity to learn from this and model for others across the organization. Users can then dig deeper into either of these two summary views. We'll start with the one on the left. On this page, you can identify more detailed Copilot usage behaviors that influence a specific business outcome. On the left, you can see the top usage factors that increase the likelihood on favorable business outcomes. In this case, it shows that users who are in the top quartile of Copilot usage, in terms of number of Copilot actions taken per month, are 3.2 times more likely to achieve favorable business outcomes. Other examples of factors that are considered are consistency of and the number of different Copilot features used. On the right-hand side, we're highlighting the opportunity areas as subgroups in the organization with the lowest Copilot usage, who would benefit most from any efforts to drive Copilot adoption. Throughout the report, you also find references to relevant research, like the link to this Microsoft Worklife article in the bottom. The second deep dive page of this report focuses on how employees with favorable business outcomes use Copilot to get their work done. On the left-hand side, you find the top Copilot features used by users with favorable business outcomes, while the right allows you to double-click into the top features used. In this case, the number of prompts submitted through Business Chat. The chart on the right shows you the average number of prompts submitted through Business Chat per user and how usage is trending over time. The data is broken out by subgroup. You can customize the groups in the view by any organizational attribute available, such as sales, team, geography, or job title, making it easier for you to act on. The last section in this report takes a different perspective on business value, considering the concept of Copilot-assisted hours and Copilot-assisted value, where Copilot-assisted hours represent the time Copilot was able to assist users in getting their work done, and Copilot-assisted value represents the dollar equivalent of this number. On the left of this report page, we highlight the average Copilot-assisted hours for users with high Copilot usage versus those with low Copilot usage. And on the right, we show the potential additional Copilot-assisted hours or value that you could gain if you were to convert all your inactive and low Copilot users into high Copilot users. Click on the How We Calculate This button if you want to learn more about how Copilot-assisted hours and Copilot-assisted value are calculated, and if you want to customize the default average hourly rate underpinning the Copilot-assisted hours values. So this demo provided an overview of how you could leverage this generic template, populating it with key sales outcome metrics. But the possibilities don't end there. This one-pager offers a set of recommended business outcome metrics per function based on close collaboration with customers and partners across various different functions and industries over the past months. If you're curious to set up this report and you would like to start planning now, I also recommend visiting the Microsoft Copilot's scenario library for inspiration on relevant business KPIs to consider per function. Once you've identified a sponsor and a group of employees with significant Copilot usage, upload your business data, load the report, and start telling the impact stories for your organization today. With that, we'll skip to the roadmap and talk a little bit more about what's new and upcoming. As we've just seen, the Copilot Business Outcome Power BI report and business outcome ingestion options are now available in your Viva Insights tenant as a public preview. You can now also start to use research-backed survey templates to measure Copilot impact on sentiment directly from the Copilot dashboard, leveraging integrations with Viva Pulse and Glint. Besides Microsoft 365 Copilot, we're extending our insights to include other Copilots like Copilot for Sales, helping you understand how Copilot for Sales adoption varies across the organization and helps sellers transform their work. In the first half of the new year, we're also looking to bring in insights related to Copilot extensibility, including the use of agents and graph connectors. Now I'll hand it off to Abel to talk about what else is coming to the Copilot dashboard in the next couple of months.
Thanks, Florine. Earlier, we explored some of the richer insights for Microsoft 365 Copilot, many of which are coming very soon. New Copilot usage metrics allow you to dive deeper to measure feature usage such as intelligent recap, Copilot chat in Microsoft 365 apps, and more. We're extending insights on BizChat to incorporate web, retention metrics to help you measure recurring usage over time, and usage frequency metrics to explore usage at different thresholds and compare how often various groups are leveraging Copilot. Well, that's a lot of content. We thank you for joining us, and there's also a lot more for you to explore. We encourage you to read our blog and visit our roadmap page to keep up to date. In our documentation, you'll find more details about the capabilities that are available. And by visiting Copilot Dashboard, you can get started and explore insights that help you measure adoption and value. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll leave you with a video as we sign off.
Understand the impact of Microsoft 365 Copilot with the Copilot Business Outcome Report powered by Viva Insights. Dive deeper into how Copilot usage aligns with your business metrics to drive adoption, impact, and value across your company. At Microsoft, we've used these insights across our teams, like in sales, to understand how Copilot usage relates to key sales metrics and improve performance. Now you can too. Customize your analysis for any function using your metrics. From your business data in a pre-built report in Viva Insights. Start by identifying the teams, business outcomes, and data sources to measure. Define what good looks like. You're now set to look at your results. In one view, see how Copilot usage relates to your business outcomes. In this example, we're creating a report for sales. You can customize this for any function. Go beyond the surface and uncover how those with favorable business outcomes use Copilot to get their work done. Understand what Copilot usage behaviors are related to your metrics and identify what teams to focus your Copilot adoption efforts on. KPIs vary by function, industry, and more. Get started by identifying your teams with high Copilot usage and the business metrics and data sources for measurement. Check out the Microsoft Copilot Scenario Library to get inspired by how Copilot can influence business processes and outcomes across different functional scenarios. Harness the power of the Copilot Business Outcome Report today and unlock valuable insights to drive your business forward.